Naked Heart Revolution is the go-to podcast for high-achieving individuals seeking to transform their relationships and life. Hosted by Jenny Bingham, an intimacy reset coach. Each episode explores emotional reconnection, personal growth, or business insight through expert guests sharing real stories and strategies. Whether you want to deepen your connection with your partner or elevate your business, this podcast delivers the tools and mindset shifts needed for lasting change. Subscribe to join the community focused on intentional healing and empowerment.
Now, this one, interestingly enough, is for the partner who doesn't seem to share enough information. Yeah, either too shy, not sure how, don't want to, or think doesn't need to. I have a cat behind me here. Just went through surgery. Now, when you're, when you're trying to accept or encourage people to go through different stages in their life, well, that's usually something we're doing to kids, teenagers, young adults who's just being introduced to the world. Why would that happen to partners who've been together for years, husbands who's known their wives for a number of decades, women who's been with the same person for years and years to come, or for years already? We've forgotten that the importance and the joy to really go through the whole process of sharing information is the realization, the outcome, the steadily growing tidbit of insight we get and we have. Let me give you an example. Now, I'm just going to give these two people a name, so it's not an actual couple, but it's the situation that is similar to many. Right and left, or for you, right and left. No, for you it would be right and left. Anyhow, right wants to share something new and exciting with left. But then left is always so rigid, so serious, so up straight. Right really wants to wave and enjoy and explore. But this one, no. Well, how often is this unity going to clash? A little more often than not, unless one of them adjusts. Either right becomes more rigid so they could have a common ground, or left becomes more flowing so they can connect in a deeper way. They don't have to stay in this state that's not really their own. But if they agree to just get together and have that communication and that flexibility to, all right, let's meet in the middle. Sometimes rigid, sometimes flowing. That's a very simple way to demonstrate the importance of, willing to exchange our feelings, our thoughts, and be able to connect even better. Excuse me. Oh, that hurt. Can you see something fell in my eye? Probably a dust bunny or something. Anyhow, while I have you here, I'm going to open one of the questions that came up. Okay. Oh. When is it, or is it all right to flirt with someone else besides your husband, or besides your wife, or besides your girlfriend, or besides your boyfriend? My question is, what is flirting? Is it just talking to the person who is beside you, a casual conversation? Is it having a topical discussion about how attractive they are? Is it trying to get the other person's number or contact information? Or is it demonstrating, hey, you're my type, or you could be my type, or you're a type that I could be interested in? Well, when you have those answers, the other point is, if someone does that to you, how is your other half going to respond? Are they worried? Should they be worried that you're going to go and stray? Should they be concerned that you're going to find the other person more interesting, more appealing, more desirable than themselves? Or do they know, oh, my one and only is my one and only. I have no concerns about it. There's a couple who they're madly in love. It's been over 17 years. And they talk, they go on dates, they have dinner, they clean, they do a whole bunch of activities together. And every so often, well, they go on different events and activities because they have to for work, or because they want to, because their group of friends are different. Well, if someone comes up to them and tries to put the moves on them, which is flirt with them or try to pick them up and stuff like that, if they love each other, should they be concerned? If they know they are loved, should they be concerned? Should their other half, be questioning the loyalty that actually is between them? My question is, if you both know that you're both together, that you love each other and want to stay together and want to have the same type of relationship, and you agree, then what is something that you cannot talk about? If you both know and decide, okay, I don't want to see my husband flirting with anyone else. I don't want to see or know my wife was flirting with someone else, or someone was flirting with my wife. And how did my wife react? How did my husband react? It's very valid to be at ease or be uncomfortable with that. Actually comes down to the caveman days, where limited resources and limited amount of people, so they had to protect who they had with them. They had to guard their individuals, their families, their mates. Because if they let go of that other half, they'll be alone. How could they survive, procreate, have a companion. Not everyone could enjoy the company of, let's say, a cat. Sit down, purr, walk away, fur all over. Or even the company of a dog. Jump around, all energetic, going all over, saying, hey, wants to run and run and get a ball, get sports, go and do whatever the dogs wants to do. Okay, so flirting. My questions, or my point, basically with all the discussion, if you are in agreement with your other half that you don't want to see them be flirted with or see they're flirting with someone else, and they don't want you to flirt with someone else. Okay. If you decide, hey, you could talk to that person and say how the fact is they're an attractive person and let them know. Because I know you're coming back home with me, you're not going to go any further with the other person. We are together and that's it. There are these circumstances where flirting is for those who are searching, testing the waters of other individuals to see, is, as some would say, the grass greener on the other side? Would it be better to possibly have a relationship with that person over there or this person over here? So they flirt and try to see if they'll be able to connect.